Hey Pisces, we're going to take a look at just whatever comes out. We're going to do a traditional Celtic cross, see what's going on in your lives. Hey, if you guys want a personal reading, I do those. You just got to go to tangledintarot.com to book. Also, follow me over on TikTok. We do free yes or no live questions over there, as well as $11.11 mini reads. Interesting. All right, let's get nosy. Let's get nosy, Pisces. Let's get nosy. All right, so we have a King of Cups, the Lover's card, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups. I feel like some of you may be considering revisiting something from the past, all right? Either that or you are currently in a connection and you're kind of juggling, but you're keeping your emotions to yourself. Like, no judgment, Pisces. No judgment. Let's see what else we can find out about this situation, because it looks like you are riding the struggle bus a little bit, okay? Your overall energy for this reading is the Emperor. He's in full control of things, all right? His empire pretty much runs itself. Three of Wands. Judgment card. Again, with this past energy coming up. We have the Three of Wands, the Judgment card, Queen of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign, doesn't have to be. But I do feel like some of you are... Some of you are looking to expand something. And I feel like some of you are also looking to turn your back on one situation to go toward another. Interesting. So let's see what happens here. The challenge is justice. I feel like the challenge is something is not fair according to you. Okay. Nine of Wands. Death card, Queen of Swords. Somebody is putting off this ending or having this conversation because something doesn't feel fair. I don't know what that is for you, but whatever it is, it's stressing you out. Something doesn't feel fair. You are blocking this transformation and you're afraid to have this conversation. I feel like you're not really expressing what's on your mind, Pisces. That's what I feel like with that Emperor card there. In your subconscious energy, we have the Two of Wands. Again, with this choice energy. We saw it with the Two of Pentacles. We're seeing it with the Two of Swords here. There's that Emperor card again. And another card of the past with the Six of Cups. Emperor can also be like dad vibes. All right. I feel like some of you may be communicating with like the mother or father of your children or child, okay, and things have been going okay, and it's bringing up a lot of emotions from the past that you may have suppressed, is what I feel like. Conscious energy, Five of Pentacles. It's like I don't know if you're trying to leave this alone, okay, or if you're feeling like there's some sort of lack somewhere. But it's like you're reevaluating what's making you happy. It's reevaluating whether or not you're emotionally stable, okay? Because this tells me you're probably struggling a little bit. All right, struggling with things from the past, and that has been the consensus for all the water signs, okay? But it's like you're looking at emotional stability. You may be making plans to travel, okay? But there are some things that have to be addressed here that I feel like you may have been putting off. Recent past, Queen of Pentacles. This is a long-term partnership. This is nurturing yourself. This is having more than you need. Could also be talking about a Capricorn person. All right. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil card being here. We have a Devil, a Seven of Cups, and a Two of Pentacles again, okay? So it's like there's something also about money here. So I could be talking to somebody about maybe child support or something of that nature, but I feel like there was, on somebody's end here, there may have been some situation of never being the only one. Does that make sense? I don't know if that was on your end, on this other person's end, but I feel like some of you went to the other extreme where you were just focused on surface self. Does that make sense? I feel like you didn't really want to dig too deep. You're just like kind of going through the motions, kind of going through all your options and ignoring a little bit this Queen of Pentacles that I feel like has you. I feel like that Queen of Pentacles is why you have been reserved about your emotions. Okay, you guys have got to look at that. Near future, 5 of Swords. This is you looking at that. Okay, so internal conflict, Page of Cups, Hangman, that's you, Pisces, and the Magician. I feel like there will be a conversation that may make you look at things in a different way, to think that your desires have changed, okay? That your intentions have changed. And I feel like it's really gonna go against the way that you've been doing things. And I feel like it's gonna throw you for a loop a little bit. So if you're looking for whatever has been going on to pass quickly so you don't have to look at it, like, I'm sorry, that's not how this is gonna go. But there is this moment of like having a conversation, you gaining some sort of a new perspective, or stalling a beginning of some sort, or stalling what you were already trying to manifest. All right. I feel like something is going to shift there. As far as how you're seeing yourself, 4 of Wands, I feel like there's a feeling of community, of family here. And I feel like this is where the decision making comes in. All right. Moving houses, like dealing with people that you deal with currently. Okay. But I also feel like there's some sort of, I don't really want to say celebration, because that's not really what I'm getting off of this. This is more of like a foundation that you've built for yourself. All right. We're walking away from something with the 8 of Cups. And then we're going toward this Ace of Cups, which oddly enough equals this 9 of Cups in your conscious energy. All right. Where you were making plans to go and expand. Okay. But it's like there's some sort of energy where you are not accepting a loss. Does that make sense? You will not accept no for an answer, even if it means you have to walk away from something else in a sneaky way to get what you want. In your external energy, we have the Knight of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. Sometimes they think about shit before they do it. Or they don't think about shit before they do it, okay? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. We have an Empress and a Page of Pentacles. So there could be an apology here, a gift of some sort, a little bit of knowledge that you gain from this person or about this person, all right? But I feel like somebody is being very patient here. And it may actually be against their own better judgment. You know what I mean? Because this person is appearing as the Empress. This person has everything that they need. This person may be giving you gifts. This person is being very patient, okay? This person is helping you learn more about either yourself or something else. But you seem very conflicted about this, Pisces. And I don't know if it's because there's another energy. Why is Pisces so conflicted about this external energy? Yeah. I feel like a lot of it is anxiety, okay? Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, Strength card. And I feel like a lot of it, again, is not expressing yourself, all right? Keeping a lot of stuff bottled up. You know, with this energy here, this is an energy you could tell anything to. With the Empress and the Seven of Pentacles being there, that person, not only is this person an Empress in the way of they are very nurturing, okay, but they're also very patient. This is an understanding person who will only insert their opinion if you ask for it, okay? This is somebody who will really sit and listen. And I don't feel like you're taking advantage of that, okay? And I feel like you're bottling everything up. You don't really need to, but, you know, I understand. Maybe you feel like you can't talk to that person for whatever reason. Hopes and fears, Ten of Cups. This is about family, all right? Chariot card at the bottom of the deck just now. You could have to move closer. I was getting something about travel earlier. Hierophant, King of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Again, with you keeping your thoughts and feelings to yourself. Why are you doing that? Okay. The Hierophant and the Ten of Cups tells me that there is big potential for you to have this family dynamic or long-term commitment. But you're stuck in your head. You are refusing to look at something a different way. Give me one more on that. It's either that or you're saving money. Ten of Pentacles, okay? I feel like you may be saving money in order to get to this stable family, long-term committed thing, okay? But there are other pieces to the puzzle, Pisces, that I feel like you're not looking at. Potential final outcome, Six of Wands. That's success. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like whatever you're wishing for is definitely going to come to you. It's a matter of how quickly. Knight of Pentacles. Very slow. Okay. Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. And then the Chariot. I got the same shit for Cancer. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer, but it's like slowly but surely things will start moving in a positive direction towards success. But I feel like there are some things that you have to look at. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Stop looking at things as if you don't have enough. You have everything you need. We saw that with the Magician, okay? And you are the Magician here. You have everything you need. So you need to stop looking at life as if you're lacking something, all right? Because you're not lacking anything. What's Pisces' advice? Three of Cups. Ten of Cups coming out again. Knight of Swords. Look, if you feel like your happiness is with someone that you are conflicted about, go toward it, okay? Just go. But worst case scenario, you learn something. You know what I mean? Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. Go toward it. Second time we're seeing that Knight of Wands. And we saw that in your external energy. But we also have two knights here. You could have somebody coming toward you and somebody who's already in your life, all right? But there's some sort of either a celebration about a commitment between you and another person, or this is about reconciling. Somebody's going to get rejected either way you dice it. Somebody is going to get rejected any way you dice it, all right? So always just do what's best for you, okay? Then we're seeing the Three of Pentacles, that Five of Wands, and a Four of Swords again, and a freaking Two of Swords again. Okay, you guys have a decision to make. I feel like it's a decision between two, maybe three people, all right? But do what you feel like is best for you, okay? Don't let your thoughts put you in a place. Don't let this Justice in the reverse stall you from making a decision that's best for you, okay? If anybody cares about you at all and you want to make a decision that's best for you, that person is going to understand, okay? That person is going to understand, especially with this energy here, okay? You have someone around you that's very understanding, and if you don't want to be with that person, just let them know. They'll understand, okay? All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things. Follow me over on TikTok. Come into the live reading, hang out. We answer free yes or no questions. We do $11.11 mini reads, and we have a lot of fun. So come and hang out with us. All right, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, Pisces.